Siyabonga and Melusi Ndimande, who are the latest suspects to be charged in relation to the murder of rapper Kiernan aka Forbes and his friend Tebello Motsoane, appeared briefly before the Durban Magistrate Court today. The matter has been postponed to the 9th of January next year. SABC News reporter Simphiwe Makhanya is part of our team watching the story, and he joins us now live. And Simphiwe, this must have been a very brief appearance.
It was indeed, Diana. We saw the arrival of the two Ndimande brothers here at the Durban Magistrate Court under heavy police presence. Of course, you'd recall that they were recently extradited from the Kingdom of Eswatini to the country to face the murder charges of South African hip-hop artist aka Kiernan Forbes, as well as his friend Tebello Motsoane. Of course, today, quite a very emotional appearance, we saw the mother of Kiernan Forbes, Mrs. Forbes, being one of those attending the proceedings here today, where she interacted with the team that is basically leading this prosecution of the two Ndimande brothers, saying that she's here to show her support for the prosecution team. But we did try to get a word from her in terms of the developments with regards to this particular court case, and she said she is not able to speak to members of the media because, of course, of the condition that she is currently in. A very emotional scenes unfolding inside the Durban Magistrate Court. But as you have rightfully indicated, that the matter has been postponed to the 9th of January next year. This, of course, is to allow the defense to formally write to the state to get certain documents which relate to the process of extradition that was undertaken by the National Prosecuting Authority in order to have the two Ndimande brothers here today being charged for, among other things, of course, for the murder of South African musician aka Kiernan Forbes. Of course, we did hear, from the side of the state earlier on that at the moment the two Ndimande brothers have not indicated whether they will appeal, or rather whether they will apply for bail in this particular matter. But the state is saying that if that is the case, they will vehemently oppose that particular bail application. The two, as accused, remain in custody until the 9th of January next year.
Right, Simphiwe, and of course, not to preempt anything, but we do know that the brothers are also facing a separate high-profile murder case. And of course, we'll see how all of this unfolds, but one wonders in what way, if at all, that might affect their ability to be granted bail once we get to that stage.
Absolutely, they are facing quite a number of serious charges. I'm talking about the issue of aka murder. They are also, charged for the murder of a taxi owner on the south of Durban, which happened a few years ago. They are also facing that particular murder charge, of course, along with other serious charges such as possession of illegal firearms and possession of ammunition. Those are just some of the charges that the Ndimande brothers will be facing. But of course, as you did indicate, that you are not preempting as to whether they will be able to be granted bail or not. But of course, the state saying that if they do apply for bail, they will vehemently oppose that particular bail application due to the serious nature of the charges that they are facing.
All right, Simphiwe Makhanya is live to us there outside the Durban Magistrates Court for that quick update. Thanks very much indeed.